Hi guys on YouTube. Look at this. Look at this. Oh man. Don't mind. So it's that time of year. Can you hear it in my voice? Yeah, it got cold. We had our first freeze. It was actually a while ago. Then it got really warm again. Then it got cold again, but usually this time of year, colds and stuff come around. I wasn't feeling too good this week, and I started getting this tickle in my throat. No thank you. I've been meaning to make elderberry syrup, which is what we're gonna do today. I've been meaning to make it just for a preventative type of medicine for everybody in the family, but just kept not doing it because I wanted to make a video. Well, now that I'm sick, which I'm not super sick, it's just starting. But we're gonna make this elderberry syrup, and it's a really simple recipe, and so that's what we're gonna do today. And because I need to be drinking it. The main ingredients are gonna obviously be your elderberries. I only also have a little bit left, so I'm gonna make a batch and hopefully have enough to give some to my friends. I like to put rose hips in mine. So elderberry, rose hips, and then flavor, also beneficial things, cinnamon and ginger. Now this is just the, and then we finish it off with honey after it has cooled down. We don't want the honey to get hot. But those are the main ingredients. Well, I've been getting into herbs and just learning about different stuff lately, so I will be adding, these are a few blueberries and raspberries that I dried from the garden. And then I'm actually going to be adding some white willow bark, which is, I can't remember everything about everything, but I know this has some like pain management, so I thought that might be thrown in there would be good. And then this marshmallow root has a lot of mucilage. Let me look it up. Mucilage. How do you say it?
Mucilage.
Mucilage. Mucilage in plants plays a role in the storage of water and food, seed germination, and thickening membranes. Cacti and other succulents and flax seeds are especially rich sources of mucilage. Mucilage is good for throat stuff, like it soothes and calms and stuff. Anyway, so I'm gonna put those in. I'm also gonna throw in some lemon balm. I honestly don't remember what this is good for, but again, I'm kind of making like a tea syrup. These are the main ingredients. I don't measure. If you've been with me at all lately, I do not measure. So, get a pot. We're gonna start off. I guess I'll measure a little bit just to get you an idea, but first we're gonna get our elderberry. Just see how many we have left. Let's see, we got about 3/4 of a cup probably. Three-fourths a cup or so. Ooh. Then we're going to do our rose hips. Oh, sorry. Let's go back. So elderberries, they have antiviral properties to them. It's good for colds, flus, influenza. It supports a healthy immune system, and those are some of the things going on with those. Rose hips is very high in vitamin C. They're also high in vitamin C. They're also very tasty. Helps with inflammation, aids in digestion, good for blood pressure, and it looks like we got probably about the same amount. I'm gonna just pour those in. And then I got, I love cinnamon. I just got cinnamon sticks. I got 2 of them. You could probably cut them, but they're kind of hard to cut up. So I'm just gonna put them in whole. I'm gonna throw those in. And this ginger, since I'm gonna strain everything out, I'm not going to peel it, but you could. I'm just gonna rough chop this ginger root. Smells delightful. Going to put this in with everything. Oh, I didn't tell you about it. Cinnamon has antioxidants, it's anti-inflammatory, tastes delicious. Ginger helps with nausea, super helps with nausea. I have used it when I was pregnant, all sorts of times I've used ginger. I have these little candies that I get. They're really good for being nauseous. It also relieves pain and helps with bloating and gas. And now there's multiple other things that these wonderful herbs could do, but those are just some of the ones I wrote down to tell you guys. Now, you could stop here. You could definitely stop here, but since I'm actually pretty sick right now, I'm going to add some more stuff. I'm gonna add, well, actually, we'll pretend that we're making regular kind real quick. Really, you put water in it to cover it. I don't know how much. You're basically making a juice. What? You look a lot better. So basically you're making like a juice. It's not gonna be really syrup consistency. You could definitely cook it down to syrup consistency. It's almost like a juice, and then you drink it when you're sick. We like to put them in those little baby syringe medicine things. We like to do it like that, and I give them, you know, like a full little swig, and my family likes it, and yeah, so it's pretty cool. This is Fluffy. He was sick. His face was all swelled up, but he looks good now. I really want you on the table, but I kind of don't want to move. I got a cat on my lap. There's a fire outside. I got a cat on my lap.
Sorry, I can't go to work today. I have a cat on my lap.
Well, you're fired.
That's okay, I have a cat on my lap.
Want to go on a walk?
I have a cat on my lap.
Want to go on a date?
There's a cat on my lap.
The house is on
I
fire!
have a cat on my lap.
We have to run!
As previously stated, I'm incapacitated.
Okay, we're just gonna fill this up, covering it with water. I put about 4 cups of water in here. Normally, this would be it, and you just take it to your stove or your whatever heating element you have. Take it to your stove and you boil it, and you're gonna reduce it down. So you don't want to cover it. We want it to reduce down. Now it's gonna be more, like I said, juice consistency. But all that stuff is gonna rehydrate, because those are dry elderberries and dry rose hips. Those are gonna rehydrate, cook down, and make our medicine. Now, like I said, I am going to add some extra things. I have blueberries and raspberries from last year's garden. Haven't really done much with them, so I'm going to put those in there. So I'm putting the dried berries in there. I think that might give it some good nutrition plus some flavor. Now I'm also going to add just a little bit of, and I know I don't have much info on these, white willow bark and marshmallow root, I think is how you say it. Because I'm kind of making a tea and I don't, feel good. So I'm adding some extra stuff that I've been learning about. This is gonna help hopefully with my throat. Well, even without this extra stuff, it would still be good and awesome. And then a little bit of lemon balm. So we're gonna go over on the stove and we're gonna boil this down and make it into our medicine. You want to make sure you're stirring it. That ginger gets on the bottom and stuff, and you just want to make sure it's being stirred. And you just kind of simmer it till it goes down. I'm going to simmer it a lot because I want it to be really potent. Since this is going to take a while, and I would like to have some of this, I'm just going to use a little bit of it and drink it hot, like for tea. I just got that everywhere. Legit everywhere. Here's the finished product. Mine actually turned out pretty gel-like. I don't know if that was all the extra herbs I put in there. After I put it in the fridge, yeah, it ended up pretty gelled up, but it still works. Almost like jam. I guess it is more of a, it does look more like a syrup consistency now, doesn't it? And we usually take, you can just take a spoonful like this. You can get a little medicine dropper and do it. You know, you could just sip it out of the jar if you really wanted to. Well, I wouldn't suggest that so you don't get germs on it. But there it is. That's the final product. Let me know if you guys make it. Thank you so much for coming to this video. I appreciate it. I hope you make your own elderberry syrup. If you do, let me know. You could add all sort of things in it. So let me know what you add. If you keep it the same, keep it classic. What? If you keep it classic or, you know, whatever you do, let me know. Thanks. Catch you on the flip side.